Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So this week it's slightly different. I'm not going to go into all the details, but I'm going to several locations, but this vlog is going to be about where I am now, which is the new Brighton Lighthouse. Yeah, it's taken me 4.5 hours to get here. Really easy drive, to be fair. There was the odd bit of traffic, but not really that difficult. And I've just gone and had a quick recce at the lighthouse itself. It looks fantastic. I've done a little bit of b-roll just to show you it during the daylight, but I'm here primarily to photograph it this evening during sunset, and then I'm up tomorrow morning at early o'clock to photograph it during sunrise. It is somewhere that I have wanted to photograph for a very long time. I've seen so many photographs of this place done by other photographers, and to be fair, they're absolutely fantastic, and my photographs aren't going to even touch the sides, but it's somewhere I've wanted to photograph for a long time. I hope you enjoy these photographs and I hope you enjoy this vlog. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, somewhere I've wanted to photograph for a very long time. I mean, when I say a long time, we're talking 3 years. I was supposed to come here 3 weeks ago, but the forecast then was really bad for the location, so I went to the Prince of Wales Bridge and did that then, and I've come here now, and unfortunately they've decided to tell us now that there's a storm coming, but thankfully at this particular moment in time we have a blue sky. We have some light feathery cloud in the sky, which could give us a little bit of a red tint in during sunset, and hopefully it will hold out until tomorrow morning when we get the sunrise shots. So yeah, I'm getting my kit ready. As you can see, I've got it, well, you probably can't see, but to be fair, I've got it all over the place here on the top. Going to get it all sorted out, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Before I go, I want to thank several people. I want to thank Steve Stain. He's given me a couple of tips on places to photograph around here, which I certainly will be looking at, and I want to thank everybody that sent me a private message to wish me well when I was poorly last week. As you can probably tell, I'm still a little bit sore in the throat, but I'm a lot better, and I appreciate your thoughts. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's go to this. It's now only 5:20. I've got a couple of hours. I'll get myself something to drink and sort my camera kit out, and then I'll meet you down there. Okay, thank you guys. See you shortly. So, I really do not know what to say. I've spent the best part of 3 hours vlogging here at the new Brighton Lighthouse, and the sound hasn't recorded. I really don't know what to say. I'm absolutely stumped. It's all plugged in, it's all switched on. It's just not recorded the sound for some reason. So what I'll do is I'll share the photographs that I've taken today, and my sincere apologies. I don't know, it happens to the best of us, I suppose. Not that I'm one of the best. It happens to us all, and yeah, gutted because I got some really good photographs, and it was a good vlog as well. The photographs, I started off really close to the lighthouse, but that water just came in so fast, and I was beating the retreat all the time. So I was taking one photograph, moving back, taking another photograph, moving back, and I was doing it all the time, and I was getting some fantastic leading lines, some not so fantastic, but I think they look good on the photographs. I've got some really long exposures, like 240 seconds, 120 seconds, etc. And I've also got one of like a freight ship that's coming in to Liverpool docks with the docks behind it. Yeah, and the docks as well. I did the docks, really long exposure with the docks as well. Really long exposure of that, because I wanted to capture the light that was coming from the docks across the water. Yeah, and unfortunately, as far as I can tell, as I sit here in the car, there is no sound. So my apologies for that. I will share the photographs and resume in the morning. I've also had a fall where I've dropped the camera. I think the L bracket has saved it. I've had a look and it all seems to be working okay. So hopefully it will work okay tomorrow. If not, it's going to be a very short, long weekend away. But yeah, let me share those photographs and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Again, please accept my apologies. See you tomorrow morning. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, so it's 6 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, once again, my apologies for last night. I did absolutely loads yesterday. I'll try and show you some of the B-roll while I do this, because it was quite nice, some of it. Yeah, I took loads of photographs, as I always do, probably too many, and I had to do it in front of the lighthouse, and then as the tide came in, which was really quickly, dress back and just keep falling back. Yeah, the sunset wasn't quite all there, if you see what I mean. There was no red sky, no nothing. However, at one point behind the lighthouse there was this like white circle of light that was breaking through the clouds, and I think I managed to capture that, so that will look quite good. And some of the other photographs, yeah, I think will be quite good. Some of them not so. I made loads and loads of mistakes yesterday. I didn't put my 2-second timer on or delay on. I didn't record sound. I fell over. I dropped the camera. I had so many mistakes. I went out, but like I said, with my shoes on and not my wellies. Yeah, so we'll try and sort that out. I don't know what happened. I do apologise. It just happens, I suppose. But yeah, this morning we're going to go out, try and capture a sunrise if there is one. There looks like a lot of cloud cover, to be fair, but we'll see what we can capture. So yeah, I'll see you out there in a minute. Thank you. My apologies for the closeness of the shot. I've had to put the camera nearly fell, but I've had to put the camera on these rocks. I'm feeling very uneasy where I'm standing, if I'm honest. It's like where they poured tarmac over some boulders, and this is the point where it ends, and the rest of it, there's just, you know, huge gaps between those boulders. So this is as far as I'm going to go. I think sunrise is slightly to my right. With the 14mm I might get it, but I don't think so. So I might have to go down onto the beach side. The problem with that is I can't see the tide, and I'm a bit uneasy with that as well, if I'm honest. So we'll just make the best of a bad situation, I suppose. There's no point going on that side of the bank, which is where I was going to go, because this is so high you can only see half of the lighthouse. So yeah, okay, all right. Let me see what I can do. So I've set the tripod up with the Z7 and the 14 to 24mm. I'm at 14mm, ISO 64, f9, I think it was, 240 seconds, and that's just so I can get an idea of what sort of scope I'm getting. It is absolutely pitch black still. The sun is due to rise in about the next 45 minutes, so I'm terribly early, but yeah, I want to be here before anybody else, but I have to tell you, I don't feel very safe on these rocks at all. I wanted to go further towards the lighthouse, but that ain't gonna happen. They've poured tarmac, like I said, over this bit, and it stops here, and now you've just got loads of boulders with all these huge gaps between them. So yeah, this is where I'm staying. If I don't get the sunrise, then I apologize, but I'm not gonna stand on something in the pitch black that I could fall through. Okay, I'll share this shot, and yeah, we'll see what happens next. It's about 10 minutes later since I last spoke, and look at the light difference. I've turned that light off on the top of the camera, so I don't need that anymore. The exposure that I did before was 240 seconds. I didn't think it was enough, so yeah, I've done one 320 seconds, and that looks pretty good. I want to do one facing down here now as well, and I'm probably going to go back down to 240 seconds because of the increase in light. But yeah, that looks quite nice. I like that. Probably a little bit too bright, but I'll share that now. It's got the lighthouse on the left, the docks in the centre, and this beautiful glow of light that's appearing above them. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you. So where the sun is due to rise, there's all of a sudden this huge black plume of cloud that has just come over the horizon. It's like a pastel blue in front of me where the lighthouse is, but this black cloud is coming forward and is going to cover any form of sunrise, I think. What a shame. It looked like it was going to be really nice at one point. The sky above me has got broken cloud. Maybe it's just because it's far away and it's the same, but it looks like really dark cloud. All right. I moved off those rocks. I didn't feel safe, and B, I don't think I'm getting the best shots. The sunrise is spoilt by that cloud. It's thick, really thick, and I love the way down here that we've got this puddle of water and it's reflecting the lighthouse. So I came down, I've got quite low, not too low, quite low, and I photographed it, capturing the lighthouse in the water and the clouds. There's a bit of light behind it. Looks really, really nice. I'll share that one now. Hopefully we'll get to the side of the lighthouse and we'll get some form of sunrise from there. I've got the 14mm lens on, so hopefully, yeah, we'll capture something anyway. All right, thank you. I don't know if I'm doing something stupid here. I've come to the other side of the lighthouse, and I've noticed that the tide is coming in, so I am keeping an eye on it. But the sun is coming up from over there, and although there's all this cloud, I'm hoping that we get some form of sunrise, some form of light when it comes up. But I don't know. The cloud looks like it's going to spoil it, if I'm honest. Oh well. Yeah, I've got some good photographs. I've taken one from over there before the sea came in. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, before the sea came in, I had a stream of water running up to it, and then I did one from the other side where there's like a spirally bit leading up to the lighthouse. Yeah, both okay photographs. They're not going to be fantastic. Like I said, the light's really poor, but yeah, it's a beautiful lighthouse, I have to say. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to include the docks, Liverpool docks, in the shots as well. It's just part of the story, the docks, the lighthouse, and there's this huge cargo ship coming up as well, which I'll try and capture as it passes as well, so I need to increase my shutter speed for that. But yeah, the cloud looks actually quite nice. The cloud over there, yeah, is horrible, but the cloud above is really nice, and it's sort of adding to those photographs. So yeah, okay, so this tide is really coming in. Got to be quick. Let's hope this cargo ship puts his foot down. All right, I've zoomed into the base of the lighthouse just so you can see this tidal of water coming in. Yeah, I ain't got long here, and I probably don't have enough time to capture this freight ship, to be fair. We'll wait a little bit, but yeah, this is really coming in, and I need to be aware of what is over on the right hand side because the tide tends to come out and around as well. I have got my wellies on today, so I'm all right for a little bit, but yeah, I don't want to get caught and have to call for help. How embarrassing. Okay, yeah, a bit disappointed so far, I'm sorry to say. The sun is coming up obviously behind the clouds, and there is like a little stream of gold light, but not really anything much to photograph. The tide is really coming in now. The lighthouse has got a nice big puddle of water around it, so yeah, I need to potentially move shortly. I've probably got half an hour or so. I really want to be in this spot if the sun comes out. Yeah, I don't really know. Okay, thank you. I have to admit to being a bit gutted. Yeah, sunrise was 15 minutes ago. And I haven't seen a bit of him. Yeah, I am absolutely gutted. Okay, I'm going to keep taking photographs. That's what I'm here for. They're all from this area so far, because I really am hoping to get some form of rays of light come through these clouds. As you can see, I don't know if you can, but the tide is, you know, right by my feet now. So yeah, my time in this spot is limited. Yeah, okay. So the sea is now around my feet. Yeah, I'm surrounded by water. There's a pathway there, but there's no way back that way, but not that I want to go that way. And there is sunlight breaking through the clouds just above, well, between the two fans. It's a diddy bit. It is a diddy bit, but hopefully that'll spread. I had to move. Yeah, it came right up to the top of my wellies, and the top of my trousers were getting wet, so I couldn't stay there much longer. There is light now. It's not what I hoped, I'll be honest, but it's still good. It's good to be out. It's good to be out. Okay, let me share some of these photographs with you guys. I'm having to retreat. The puddle over there is getting really deep, so I'm going to get trapped if I don't move. So sorry about that. Yeah, the puddle over there is going to get really deep if I don't move. So yeah, I'm gonna beat a retreat. Okay, see you in a minute. So that little puddle was knee deep, and I had to sort of use the rocks to get out of it. That is really deep, and it's now coming behind me again. So yeah, I need to be really careful. What amazes me is there's people behind me watching and not saying there's water coming in from behind, mate. Oh well. Yeah, I wanted to be over there when the sun came up, and the sun, I don't know if you can see it, is just over there. It's a bit over there. It is coming up, and there is light, but I can't get to where I want. I might have to go back to where I started this morning to do it. Yeah. Look at that light now. Bugger. Okay. See you in a minute. So we have light. We have light. It's all behind the mills, the windmills. But I've done a pano with the 14 to 24 mil at 14 mil, and I've just done a pano with the 24 to 70 mil, and I'm at around about 40 mil. That one is 10 shots. The other one I think was 6. Yeah. It's the only way I'm going to get the light in it now. I can't. There's no way I'm going to walk down this. So yeah, it's the only way I'm going to get this sunlight in it. So hopefully it looks all right, and hopefully you like it. I'll share it now. Thanks. So when you would think 15 minutes ago I was standing way behind here, and you now look at that, how far that tide's come in. I mean, it's past me now. I'm on this raised surface. Yeah, no wonder I got caught out. I'm done. I got some quite intimate shots. I say intimate. I've got right down level with the water and the rocks. Taken some photographs in between the rocks. I've taken some long exposure shots of this and of the sea defences at the end, although this is part of those. Some of the docks. The sunrise wasn't the best sunrise I've ever seen, but you know, I've got a 10 photo pano of the sunrise. Hopefully that turns out all right, but I'll share all those with you. My apologies about last night's vlog again. That didn't work out as planned, but I hope you like the photographs. See you next week. Don't forget, please like, subscribe and comment. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Thank you. Bye bye.